We live. Welcome to another episode of Studio Stories. I'm your host, King Mike. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. Today, we with my brother, none other than the viral sensation himself. I'm talking about Mr. Algorithm, Mr. Born to Go Viral, legendary international street dancer, my little brother, your big brother. Kid the Monster, y'all. Give it up. Yeah. And that, as y'all can hear, this is the first real live studio audience. So y'all give it up. Because the other ones, I ain't gonna lie, I was capping. It was nobody watching. It was just us. History. But it's us right now. Kid.
What's up,
we getting
Mike?
right to the smoke. We ain't wasting no time.
Let's get it.
Tell the people who you are. Because there's no, wait, first, you can't even go on Instagram without somebody seeing. Even if you're not a dancer or if you don't like dance, you in somebody's algorithm. You in the buddy that's at work, just scroll. You in his algorithm.
I appreciate it.
But let the people know who you are and what you do.
My name is Malik Bradley, but I go by Kid the Monster, Pompano Beach, Florida, CV County. We are here. If you don't know what Pompano is, now you know. Now you know. Man, I've been dancing for 20 years of my life. I got to give a shout out to my brother. He the one that got me dancing. We had a dance crew called Hard Knocks back in Florida. This when YouTube, we wasn't even watching YouTube yet. You know what I mean? I saw a thing, it was like these dancers nowadays is raised by IG, and I was raised by OG. You know what I mean? And for me, that means a lot because for me, street dance is authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't duplicate it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So everything is more organic for me. So you shout out to my brother. We had a crew named Hard Knocks. We had Iota. That's one of the leaders.
Iota,
you already know.
Shout
we had Jigsaw.
Too,
we had Jay Skid. So just shout out to all the brothers, man. They really just took me under the wing and just made me the dancer I am today. So I'm just really happy. For me, like, it's just their guidance. It led me to everything I have now. So if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for God, I just wouldn't be here, bro, honestly.
Now, you had, shout out to all those guys that helped you pioneer your dance. Your name is Kid. At the time, you were literally a kid.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, you said you've been popping 20 years, but how old are you?
I'm 27.
Exactly. So that just shows the testament. Like, first time I seen Kid, he was this size. If y'all don't know who this is, do your Googles. But he was this size. And this is Ellie, by the way. Yeah, Ellie, give me back.
Don't even hang it.
Don't start, lady. But so, Kid, you were a young child growing up. How did you navigate this street dance culture being such a young guy with everybody else that's, not 2-3 years older than you. Everybody's 10 years your senior.
Right.
How does that work?
You know those things where people are like, oh, I've been dancing since I was 2, right? But they're in the living room and they just dancing, right?
Yeah.
I was training at the age of 7. You know what I mean? I won my first dance battle at the age of 10. Soul Cypher, Gainesville, Florida. And I went against the finals against Bugs.
Oh, you did?
I did. I went against Bugs. So people don't understand the testament to that is that I was training already. I'm talking about styles. Everyone in my group had waving, we had tutting, we had animation, we had gliding. So I learned every single style. Straight. So by the time I was 10, I already developed some type of maturity already. People don't understand that. So yeah, I was dancing since I was little, but no, I was winning since I was little. And there's the difference, right? Some people are great dancers, right? Some people are born for greatness. And that's what I strive for every day. So that's why I've been doing it for so long. And the reason I'm at the level I am today, because I put in so much work when I was younger. Straight up. People sleep on that.
And you from Florida, bro. To be honest, any child prodigy of any sport of any kind, the greats are always great even when they're young. For sure. LeBron was nice at what? 6, he was a child. Yeah. Javante, I remember Tank, I'm from Baltimore, I remember Tank, he was a little kid. He was bad fighting, he was good at boxing as a child. Right. Anybody who's great when they're young, they're great as children. So for dance, that we can honestly say is you. Like, you've been good since I've known you, since a child.
Thank you, bro.
Since I've seen you. So with all of these mentors and all of these, let's say, people that helped you throughout the way, how do you manage that now that you're kind of through the roof now?
Yeah.
What does that do for you to your mentors? Like, how does that respond? How do you deal with that situation?
They just did a great job, man. Sometimes the student becomes the master, you know? And I always say for me, it's like, I always say, like I said before, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be the dancer I am today. So I just always give them homage. And I always say, when I become rich and famous, right, in your perspective, I owe them a lot. You know what I mean? They put so much time into my craft. Sometimes I don't know how to repay them sometimes. You know what I mean? So I guess what I'm doing now, and, you know, being a Cirque du Soleil artist and doing all these gigs and everything that gave me a career, that's how much I repay them. But also what keeps me inspired is the young generation. You know what I mean? Like, that's what keeps me inspired.
People that's with you.
People that's with me every single day.
And that's why I got them up here, because everybody up here is a young gunner themselves. I didn't want to saturate the podcast with like we're your crew, but we're kind of older. Like, I'm in the mentor age. You called me with stuff that I told you about 2 years ago, like, bro, it worked. I'm like, hey, what did you talk about? Oh, yeah, I forgot I even told you that, because I'm just like, all right. Yeah. So I'm in that era, but like, you're with people who battle with you, who you battle against, who you won against, lost against, and sometimes in your peer group.
Sometimes, too, the misconception is like, you can't be inspired by someone younger than you. That's such a big misconception. Your bar inspires me to flex more, get more weird. And Mani, probably one of the best dancers I know. She can beat you with straight grooves, and you can't beat that.
She gets on my nerves.
Mani, Ellie Styles, I'm talking about character.
Yes.
I'm a kid. I'm going to show you. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm going to smile at you, hit you with a little groove. I'm going to hit you with this, right? And you got my main man.
Partner in crime.
Partner in crime, my favorite dancer of all time. He teaches me to be a better dancer. And I always said that he's my favorite dancer because he enhances my level with dime style. I'm telling you, y'all, the way he thinks, we training, and I'm like, no, you're way better than me. That's how I feel, right? And I've always given him those flowers, because the way I dance now, low key, is because of him. So I appreciate you, boy. I love you.
Yeah, see that? That's love.
You, seriously.
So let's get straight to the smoke, man. You're a viral sensation. We know you got all your viral videos. I'm gonna get to them viral battles. Because I know you all Mr. Humble right here, but everybody in this audience know when he out there, he's a dog. So, my question to you, kid, because you remind me of like a Anthony Edwards out there when you, like, if it was related to hooping, it's like, boom, I'm dunking on you. I don't care who out there. What is your process to a person who's just as viral as you, just as cold, maybe, you know, in perspective, and he's across from you, and you gotta kill him in front of everybody, or it's do or die. If you don't win, you lose. You lose, basically. What goes through your brain at that moment, bro?
So that's where the monster comes in. That's where my name, the monster, comes in, right? It's a mental game. Everything is mental. The thing is, right, I can be battling you.
It's a little physical, too, because that stuff you be doing, my back hurt watching that.
You're right. It is definitely physical, right? But for me, it's like this. Someone is going, and I'm not even watching you around. So you're staring at me, and I'm not even staring you in your eyes. Because I'm in a world of my own. I'm in a league of my own. So no matter what you do, it doesn't matter. So that's the thing is, I can't compare if I'm not looking at you. I get my inspirations from other things. You know what I mean? Just like you said, Anthony Edwards, John Moran, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. We're thinking about the young goats of the game, right? What do they think about? It's a killer instinct. But also, they're in a world of their own, bro. So it doesn't even matter what you do. I train so hard. I've been experienced for so long. No matter what you do, it's just not going to top mine. You know what I mean? So that's just how I think. I'm not trying to belittle anyone.
No, man, the studio stories. Let me tell you something. Do not come in here with all that. Hey, pop it. Because, I mean, it is what it is.
Facts,
At the end of the day, the battle, it happened.
Facts.
If you go in a ring, you already have signed off on I'm going to win or I'm going to lose. That's just a part of the game.
Facts.
If you lose, you lose. Cool, you fight another day. You just so happen to win a lot. So I'm going to go into some of these viral battles that we've seen on camera.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me what went through your head with your most recent one when you battled that last twin. Come on.
The thing
Because, hey, shout out to, we talking about the probably debatable two of the most famous street dancers and most accomplished in the world. So shout out them. This ain't about that. This is just about the ring.
Yeah. It's all respect to the Les Twins, man. I want to thank them first because if it wasn't for them opening doors, we wouldn't be here. So, you know what I mean? So all respect.
But let's get to the smoke of the battle.
Let's get to the smoke. Let's get to the smoke right now. if you've been waiting your whole life to battle one of the best in the world, I'm watching them all over the internet.
Straight up.
I'm like, oh, you're in front of my face right now?
What's up?
Just saying, man. So it's one of those things where I feel like I had America on my back that day.
Oh,
you know
facts.
I feel like Captain America. I felt like Captain America that day. But the thing is, I've been waiting my whole life for that opportunity. Don't miss it.
Yeah.
Don't mess that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I came into the event, and Ronnie was like, I forgot to tell you what happened. Laurent is a battle guest. And I said, what? And I saw him walking down, and I was like, oh, it's his worst day of his life.
Oh!
Because he's not going to expect it, right?
Yeah.
He think he's going to clean sweep through everyone. Now, you ain't never met a monster like me before.
Yeah.
He battled a lot of people in his life, but you ain't never met a nigga like me before.
Oh, God.
You ain't never met a nigga like me before.
And that's how you got to think, because like you said, he's the Anthony Edwards. Like, I'm going to be honest, bro. We had our time.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you can, because me, John, you've seen us, you watched us grow up battling. We was in France calling people. We was doing it for years.
Yeah.
It's a whole new ball game now, bro. And it's like, move out the way, kind of. And I feel like that battle for you was like all right, bro. That was just my opinion. And I feel like that when you do that with anybody.
Right.
The other one that, because you rep popping. You in a popping crew. You with us. Control Freakz.
Control Freakz all day. Yeah.
The one that I really liked was you versus MT Pop. And the reason being, for me, this is my reason, is because a lot of people doubt it because you're so good at other dance styles, like you juke, you glide, and there are still elements of popping in there, but they're like, you ain't no popper.
Always.
Bruh, you're in a popping crew for a reason. We're not gonna bring you in here because you're not a popper.
Right.
But you went there and showcased popping and went crazy.
Thank you.
What was your thoughts, or what went through your mind when you're lined up across MT Pop, who's at the time the greatest popper in that battle world, what they're doing,
in the world right now,
what they had going. Nigga.
Yeah. Compared to the other world,
I'm OG, so I
know.
I still got that dog in me,
Got that
but
dog
MT
in
Pop, that's my dog. He look up to us, so
that's our
I ain't
homie.
knocking you, MT,
That's
but I'm
our
still
homie.
like, hold up. I can't even say it out my mouth because I'm just like, but anyway.
Yeah. When I battled for Toronto, asked Cam, we were training, I said, I don't care who else is in front of me. I just want MT Pop. Like, it doesn't even matter who's in front of me. I didn't even
want to
care.
battle the best.
I want to battle the best. I want to
Facts.
battle the champion. Now, what I think happens is, and this goes for everything in life, if you are going to fight Floyd Mayweather, you got to knock him out in order for you to win.
100%.
You cannot leave no room for debate. You have to be undeniable. Me and Cam train on that all the time. Be undeniable. Because you can't leave no room for debate. You know what I mean? You leave a room for debate, they're going to be like, MT got you a little bit because he's the champion. So when I was going against him, no cap, I had a little doubt because I was like, oh, he's the champion. But I got to smoke you. And that's how I felt. I felt like I smoked him 2 rounds to none.
Straight up.
And that's just how I felt. I love you, MT Pop.
No, 100%. You're supposed to feel that way. To be honest, I watched all the other battles and oh, nah, man. Click. Next. Yeah, man, nah, man. Click. Now, MT, cool. Because the other ones was just, I feel like the whole event was just like, let's hurry up and get to the finals and get y'all 2 in there. Of course, we feel like you won. Easy breeze. Point being with these competition battles, these, in which we talked about in my interview, these aren't real battles.
Yes, I agree.
These are showcases. It's for the audience.
Yeah.
It's still a show.
Yes.
The real battles are in the ciphers.
Thank you.
So my question to you and all of y'all is, because y'all young, me, I only came up in the cipher. I ain't in them competitions because I'm from the hood. I ain't know nothing about, man, I don't care about them. I'm on you right now. Where are the call-out battles of y'all generation? You don't see nobody in the event. Why am I waiting 2 hours? Man, I'm getting on him right now. Where is that energy? Why I don't see y'all calling people out?
I think this generation, certain people, because I love y'all, so it's not y'all, this generation
You
just got
do. I don't see you calling. I'm texting all of y'all.
right. But
Oh,
it's just more of like the generation that's gotten soft, and I think people is caring about image now. So now if I come and call you out, now I look like the enemy because I'm hostile. But that's how we came up. We came off like that. Like, bro, like right now, who's the best nigga in here? I want him.
That's it.
That's it.
Because I seen you call people out before.
For
Look,
sure.
we was at Body Talk. You walked straight in. The kid was in the event for 11 seconds. We chilling in there. Kid, he just walk in high. I'm like, kid, what's wrong with you? He ain't say nothing to us. You finger a centimeter from somebody's nose and just start gliding on there. I'm like, duh. And it went up from there. Yeah. So I'm wondering why y'all don't have that. And that was with somebody, one of your, I guess, OGs that disrespected you or whatever. You was like fighting for your independence. I don't know what it was, but it was something like that you had told us. Yeah. I feel like more call-out battles will just bring back that organic energy for y'all. Like everybody's just waiting for the contest.
Right, but the generation is just different, right? That's all it is.
And that's why I'm asking,
right?
Because I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just different, man. It's like everyone cares about wins and comps, and no one cares about street cred. No one cares about street cred no more. Like, oh, I called him out and I beat him. It doesn't matter. He just won 6,000 Red Bulls. So guess what? He's still the best, whether you smoked him in a cypher or not. So I'm not gonna waste my time and do that. Might as well smoke you in the contest so everyone can see it.
That's what it is.
Because if I do it in the cypher, oh, I'm the enemy now, right?
Yeah,
but
y'all
from Florida, we don't talk, we throw hands, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna come and talk before I punch you. Yeah. We're not doing that.
And we're speaking of dance.
Speaking of dance, I'm
just
so
y'all know.
We're speaking of dance.
Everything's about dance. We're just using metaphors and stuff.
You know what I mean? So I think that's what's wrong in the generation now. It's like, it doesn't matter if I smoke you in the cypher no more. It's like, who's going to win the most?
Would you like to see more of that, though?
Please. Where the cameras are? Please. Like, I got it. Like, come on.
So, with that being said, because you're kind of spearheading the entire what it means to be a professional street dancer for your generation. You're kind of one of those ones in the lead. Will you also be one of those ones to kind of spearhead, bringing, even if it's just a little bit, that element back to the game? Because this is a street dance at the end of the day.
For sure, yes.
At the end of the day, I shouldn't have to. The reason why it was created is for me to be able to express myself.
Yes, sir.
I should be able to go to an event, rock my fly clothes, express myself through movement. If I want to battle, if I got a problem with somebody, I don't got to wait 3 to 6 months for an event.
Right.
Would you bring a little bit of that back to
For sure. Game? If the right person come along.
Oh, so we waiting on that right person.
Yeah, for me nowadays, and not a lot of people catch my attention dance-wise, right? It's just what it is, right? And in order for me to battle someone, you got to be like, oh, he real nice. MT Pop was one of them. Oh, yeah, I got it.
Would you record him in a cypher?
For sure.
Oh,
for
okay.
Sure. But I knew we're a battle guest. I was like, let's save the energy for the contest. But I'm going to see you in the finals regardless. So I get to show that regardless. But yeah, man, it just got to be the right person, right energy, just like we did in Cali. I ain't going to speak on that.
Oh, yeah. No, hey, speaking of Cali, y'all do a lot of tag teaming. This one, he's quiet. He's like, Cam, cut it out, bro. This guy is...
Hey, I want y'all to know, Cam,
this smile is not real, just so you know.
Listen,
that's not real.
Me and Cam is like yin and yang. I'm telling you right now.
And y'all
have gone and kill you up. And sometimes Cam is a demon. Yeah. So don't let him fool you. But that's only, human-wise, the greatest human I've ever met.
Of course.
But dance-wise, don't let him fool you. Sometimes I'm the one that's like, Cam, come on, man. And he's like, relax.
Especially in practice. And y'all push us, like, especially if we're in practice. One, I'm coming through. I know if I come to this training session, I'm trying to work on something, but I also got to cook.
Yeah.
I have to cook because they coming crazy.
He's coming in hot.
Their practice footage, if they had that footage out, I wouldn't even dance no more because it's just ridiculous. How do you all, what do y'all feel like y'all going to do tag team wise battling in the future? Do y'all have anything coming up?
You know what, man? What I love about me.
Before you say that, hey, y'all been through some heated battles with some folks that's right on this here panel. And I'm going to tell you right now, they come with that smoke.
They do. They do.
Her and Janiyah, that's her name, Janiyah. That battle outside, I'm sitting there like, I'm like, hey, Cameron Kidd, good at the gun. They going crazy right. And y'all was going, and then him and Havoc.
Oh my God.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. The young but Ellie, y'all don't want no smoke with Ellie. I'm gonna be honest, y'all don't really want smoke with Ellie, bro.
Right.
Y'all don't want smoke with Ellie.
All right.
Just so y'all know, Vegas got hitters, so don't come out here thinking it's sweet.
It's not
Nothing
sweet.
on this panel is sweet.
Nah.
But duo-wise, do y'all feel? I feel like in the States, y'all have like done it at the highest level. Do y'all ever feel like you're gonna go overseas and do anything?
For sure, we talk about it all the time. Yeah. Overseas is just where it's at now. I feel like the States don't really prove anything to us anymore. Yeah. Like, that's how we feel. So I think overseas is where it's at. We know how it's gonna go, but it doesn't matter. I think our intention is going out there and just taking off.
Who y'all want to get overseas? Say it.
Bring the other brother. Bring the other brother. Bring Larry and back. Bring Larry and Laurent. We'll take them.
Say it one more time.
Bring Larry and Laurent. We'll.
All right.
Go bring your brother.
There it is. All right. Well, hey, you heard it. All right. So that's battling. Listen, we know about battling. That's one element of street dance. You are a professional street dancer, which means that you take your elements to the performative side of the game. How does it come from being a full-time viral battler to just performing and reaching hearts and emotions and to audiences of all kinds? Because you're the lead star of MJ1, just so you know. He's winking MJ1. That's Michael Jackson won at Cirque du Soleil right here in Las Vegas, and he's their lead soloist. So how do you transition from that? Because that's two different worlds.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole combination within those two things is to inspire, right? Being viral means that you're going to the masses, right? That means to inspire, no matter what. So me being a soloist, I always think of like, who's in here for the first time that's gonna watch me dance, right? First impression is everything, right? So I'm here like, I do 10 shows a week. I do 400 shows a year. That's a lot. It can become robotic, right? Where I'm like, okay, I got to go do another solo. Okay, do another solo. Oh, same moves, do another solo, right? But what keeps me alive is that who's in here for the first time that's going to watch me dance, and how can I represent street dance on the stage like Cirque du Soleil every night to a person that may not understand it? That's the bigger purpose, right? So the fact that we have a soloist that represents street dance, because Michael, Poppin' Pete, David Poppin' Pete, Poppin' Taco, and Captain Evo. So we understand how it all connects. So the fact that I get to be a soloist and pop for my solo every single night, how can I represent for that every day to a person that may not know what poppin' is, or may not know what street dance is? Oh yeah, he looks good, he's gliding, but how much more can I represent for that, And I think that's the difference for me. I'm in the battling world, everyone understands what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm in a whole different field where people may not understand. So how can I make it noticeable to a naked eye every single night?
And see, that's a skill set that I feel like a lot of our young performers in Vegas understand that's not worldwide. Because we live in a place where performance is like top tier. It's so many shows, we all know how to flip that switch, and now we're in a mesmerizing world. And then we go straight to the battle. We know how to flip that switch, but that's not preached to the masses of street dance. You go on a viral video, it's 10 million views on somebody just doing a stanky leg versus you getting 200 views if you're doing something that's making people cry, that's really talking about something that really matters. So the fact that you can embody both worlds virally is like a milestone, and that's a testament to your actual skill set of how you can deliver it, because a lot of people can't do that.
For sure. Thank you.
So Kid, you've done a lot of other professional work outside of MJ1. Name some of them other things that you've done. I seen you perform with a lot of artists, etc. What kind of artists and stuff have you worked with?
Snoop Dogg. We did a little beach club
Snoop,
performance.
Uncle Snoop.
Let me stop for the get me.
How was that?
It was great, man. I don't think he realized I was behind him, but it was great, you know? I don't think he realized. He was so locked in.
He posts you a lot.
He does post me a lot. You know, he calls me nephew. So shout out to Snoop, man. I love you, Snoop, man.
Yeah, so he knew you was there.
Yeah, he knew I was there, man. So, you know, shout out to Snoop. We did Louis Vuitton with each other.
Oh,
that was for me.
You did
for
Louis.
me, that was one of the
best, Virgil campaign.
That was one
with
of
John.
the best campaigns I've ever been a part of. They had like probably some of the best street dancers. Had Lil Buck, had Tie-Dye, had Concrete.
Yeah, had Havoc.
Havoc, had John Books, everybody. So it was crazy, man. Dude, yeah, that was raw. Louis Vuitton was raw. Sorry, I got a little geek over that, man. He's just one of the greatest. For me, I love fashion, so the fact that I get to be a part of it and then combine dance, that's lit. That's so lit to me. We was a part of the Emmy Award winning show, Blind Spot.
I was on the Emmy.
All of us was on the true Control Freakz. Shout out John Books for winning the Emmy. That was great as well. It feels good to be a part of the prototype. I was part of season 1, so that was just super dope. And they got like 100% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Let's go.
That was just lit for me. You know, shout out to Olipop. Gave me a lot of campaigns for Olipop.
You ain't never gave me no 6-pack or nothing, too. You get a bunch of...
I got something at the house. I give y'all a pack.
You can't get a 6-pack. I ain't know. Crazy. Crazy
Of course, being part of Red Bull, doing gigs with them, doing their battles. Shout out to Synergy. They're sponsoring me right now. Thank you guys for that.
Oh, let's go.
Super sick. So I appreciate them.
You were sponsored by, what's that, Pro Club? The T-shirts?
Yep. So they sent me some free gear. Shout out to Pro Club. I got it on.
Yeah, come on.
I got it on.
You got your sponsor on.
I got it on. So I appreciate y'all, man. So it was just a lot of good projects that I've been a part of. And like I said, you
Then you do something for Usher, too. I seen you do some Usher. You was
Usher. So I was supposed to do Lovers and Friends. That would have been amazing. And then the women, all of that thing. You know, what happened with the wind. But,
hey, that mean Usher, you got to run it back.
Usher,
stop
please,
playing my dog.
bring me back.
You
Usher,
stop playing my
back.
dog. Get him that European tour. You got a couple shows left. Bring kid out there.
It was super dope, man. Just to see how Usher works, it was insane. It was like, for him to be such an icon, he cared about his work. You know, I remember we had one rehearsal, and I'm on the side of him. I'm trying not to geek out. But I'm on the side of him, and he does like this. Like he was like letting all the nerves out. And I would have never thought I'd see an icon like that do that. So it made me realize that he's human just like all of us. Right? But he's at a level of greatness, and he's human just like all of us. He's been in the game, obviously, since before I was born. You know what I mean? Before we was born, man.
Do you ever have moments like that where you got to collect yourself? You
night.
Nervous?
Every night for Cirque, man.
I would never know it.
Right?
Boy, you don't look like it.
I do it every night, man, but that's because I just care about my art, care about my dance, you know? And for me, like, you ain't nervous a little bit, you don't care, you know? And I say, I've done the same act over 1,000 times, and I still get nervous. Every single day. Anxiety filled. Because I just want to make sure it looks good. I want to make sure I represent for us every single night.
And I gotta give you your flowers. One thing I can respect about you, and I'm not sure if this is a trending thing amongst the next generation or just young people, period. Because when I was young, I'm like, what? I ain't listening to nothing. But I had OGs that I did listen to. Or I always took in information and use it however I want to use it. Because everything you take in, information, you don't have to, I gotta say pause, because y'all gonna flame me online. You don't have to use it. You can pick and choose which one you use, but the point is you listen to it.
Yes. And
I can respect the fact that even though you're such a viral sensation, you're such a success story, you always listen. Yeah. You could, like I said earlier, you could tell me something I said a while ago, or John said a while ago, or your brother, and you'll apply it. It may be years later, or it may be a totally different way. I'm like, what is he doing? He ain't listening, man. But you do it in a way that I never expected, or I didn't even know, because you're just young and you see it a different way. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. I told you. Yeah. You listen and you excel from that. Yeah. So I want to know, what makes you do that? What makes you, even though you are successful, still listen to other people and other ideas, even if they're not where you are success-wise? Yeah,
I'm just forever a student. I think it was a quote from Michelangelo. It was like, age 86, Michelangelo, I'm still learning. So when I saw that he was 86 and he's still learning, I was like, well, what makes me different, bro? Like, I'm not above anyone. You know, I got a lot of stuff to learn. Like I said, I'm learning everything from everybody, bro.
Yeah,
I'm learning
real
everything from my stepson over there.
Straight
By how
up.
he talks to me. I'm learning everything.
Shout out stepson, his
Shout out to
lady.
Cruzy Woozy.
They in the audience.
He
They
is
in
like,
the
he's like
audience.
this.
I finally get to meet the family. You know what I mean? They introduced uncles late. You know what I'm saying? I'm unc now, so god dang it. That's exactly.
But yeah, man. So I'm just obsessed with learning new information. Whatever's gonna make me better.
Facts.
I'm okay with it.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can put me at a high level, but man, I'm still learning as much as everyone here.
Straight up,
You know?
straight up. So we can get to this. We're gonna close it out with where you from and who you are, because that's what makes you.
Yes, sir.
You from Florida.
Florida.
You from where you from, say?
Pompano Beach,
Pompano Beach, Florida.
CD
Now, let me
County,
tell you
Napa,
something about Florida. Florida breeds athletes. So imagine Lamar Jackson if he decided to dance. That's this. He could have been anywhere. And you know Lamar, by the way. Like,
My dog.
what's your relationship with Lamar? Don't y'all didn't y'all go to school?
Like elementary school and in CB County in the neighborhood. So
Yeah,
shout out
see.
to Lamar, man. You're killing it, brother.
And y'all be talking online all the time. You did a viral video. You got a super viral video.
The Kodak
of
War.
And shout out to Baltimore. Come on, Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens gang. That's the only reason why I like Baltimore.
Exactly. And Kodak.
Kodak Black.
So imagine Lamar Jackson athleticism, Kodak Black attitude meets dance. Then you got Kid. So you could have been any type of thing in the world. Why did you choose dance being from Pompano, Florida? With all of these elements, you got the craziest sports, rappers, whatever. You could have been anything.
Yeah.
Why you choose dance?
I gotta go a little spiritual real quick. Try not to cry, sorry. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Man, dance saved my life, bro.
From Pompano.
I'm from Pompano, man. So you know where that's from, bro? Like, people die every day. People are on drugs. Like my brothers, man, they fought the battle so I didn't have to, bro. So when I say dance is my life, bro, it's like I mean it. I mean it, bro. As humans, we take stuff for granted every day, so I get it. And God forgive me for that. If I can sit down and realize the type of obstacles that God has pushed me through. Now I realize now I'm older now. Man, he had his hands in my life the entire time.
Straight up.
The entire time, bro. I've seen people, man, like for me, like to get out the hood, you got to do music or you got to play ball.
Oh, God.
You know what I
and
mean?
everybody down there play ball. They play football. Everybody fast. Why everybody fast in Florida?
We got to run from gators, bro.
I'm sick of y'all. Y'all ever see Kid run? You think he can glide?
Hey, I'm trying to tell my girlfriend, she always said she can beat me in the race. I said, no, you can't.
Ma'am.
You can't, baby. I'm fast. Ask Leroy, I'm fast.
Respectfully.
Hey, Leroy fast, but I'm fast.
It's something else.
You was, bro. But nah, man, seriously, bro, like, dance saved my life. I was at the parties, bro, and everyone just knew my brothers. Oh, okay, you little brother of DK.
Yeah.
Y'all be dancing.
Yeah, DK get off.
He get off. Oh yeah, we're gonna leave y'all alone. It's like God like put dance in my life so I won't be like in trouble, bro. For real, man. My homies was on the street. I was in the dance studio. I was at battles.
Yeah. Straight up.
I'm talking about I'm late to school because I just got done with a dance battle.
Straight up.
You feel what I'm saying? So dance, bro, really saved my life, bro. And I'm glad I chose it because I can see myself being a basketball player. I can see myself doing something else, man. Seriously, but dance it's my outlet, bro.
Straight up.
I don't know what I'll do without it, for real. I can't even think about it right now. Be like, what would your life would be? I don't.
Yeah, you know.
I'm not a fan of like hypothetical. I don't know. I don't like the what if. I don't know. Because whatever I have now, that's what God planned it for. So what does it matter?
And like you said, everybody know you now in this world for dance.
Yeah.
So now we on the world stage. Mr. Viral himself. You got to name at least, because you got 100,000 viral videos. Yeah. What's your favorite 3 of yourself? Your favorite 3 viral videos? You got to give me 3. Top 3.
Dang.
Top.
That means, bro, I shoot so many videos. That's
No,
insane.
top 3.
The first one is the woods. Me and Evan did it. We went.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
with
woods.
Dope Easy.
We did 2 takes, and I was going up the hill, and I was like, "Nah, Evan, I gotta go down the hill." And that was the first take, and we went crazy. That went viral.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't know how hard it was. People were like, gliding on rocks and things, that's hard.
No. How are you gliding on the dirt and grass?
R.I.P. them shoes.
Downhill. Well, you said Mount Charleston?
Mount Charleston.
That's a mountain.
But the thing is,
mountain.
to put y'all on game. When it comes to gliding and how much work you've been putting in, it doesn't matter the terrain, it doesn't matter the shoes you got on. It's technique now. So it doesn't even matter. It's like, hey, everyone's like shooting like, there's stunts. I'm like, I got it, don't worry about it.
Second. So that's your first?
First one.
Okay, first one's and that one's fire. Go check it out on YouTube. I'm gonna post it so they can see the one
for
I'm
sure.
talking about.
Post it, yeah.
Next one.
My second one is me teaching. Right, everyone was flaming me. He was like, he's showing more than teaching, man. I had the red cap
I know.
on.
I said, don't show them niggas nothing. Stop. Me and John. We play. Stop showing them all the stuff. Was on his head. We was on it. Pause.
But God, time out. But yeah, that one for sure because I just wanted to show that there was just levels. That I'm more than a dancer, I'm a teacher.
Facts.
I can teach as well.
Facts.
But also too, it just shows it's a level of experience, right?
Yes.
It's a level of experience. I've been doing it for a while, so I can teach you how to do it.
Yes.
Guess what? You may not know how to do it.
Well, no, yeah, you can't copy that.
You just some things you can't teach.
You can't copy that.
That's just what
you
it
can
is.
watch that 20
Some
times.
things are just within.
You got to put the work in. Yeah,
Can't really teach it. You know what I mean?
So that's
my
2.
second one. Third one. Way back. It was I don't know what year it was, but it's my Red Bull clip. And I went against Nagin. That's my favorite. I'm gonna tell you why it's my favorite one. And Leroy can vouch for me. That's when my following and my engagement and everybody starting to know about me. So I lost the battle, but for me, I won the war.
I know you lost that battle.
I
I know that's
lost
what
it,
they
dude.
said. But
I don't think I lost.
we was watching. We like, hold up.
But that was for me. That just solidified.
Hold up.
At that time, that solidified a lot for me. And like I said, Leroy can vouch, man. Like we live with each other, and he saw the steps go like this, and he looking up like, kid, be careful.
Hey, that battle, and I ain't trying to cut you off. That battle was crazy because me personally, that's the first time I ever seen somebody go against a level of b-boy like that, who be flipping and all going with just glide. That's how I knew right there. Oh, he's a master at gliding. Because you can go against the highest level of any other style. Yeah. Like, I know me, I don't care who across from now, I'm popping. Because I know if I try to do anything else, I'm gonna look good. But if this pop, it's gonna work. They gonna at least be like, all right, hey, he got that.
Yeah.
The glide, to be able to glide against a b-boy who's like a freaking ninja. I mean,
World champion, yeah.
Nagin is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And for your skill level to, for me, not match, go above for the world, whoever is personal opinion. Even if it's this level, if it's tied, that's crazy.
Yeah, appreciate
That's crazy.
Thank you.
So that showed me, I'm like, this little nigga is for real. But so shout out to, those are your top 3.
That's my top 3 right there.
Now, we're gonna end it on this. I'm gonna say your favorite battle of yours and who you want next.
God, okay.
We get to the smoke. This studio stories. If you scared, go on. I'm being messy, y'all. Favorite battle of yours. You get one. We narrowing it down. No. And I'm talking about just you. No double, just you.
That green puffy jacket was crazy. I know. Hold on.
I'm thinking of someone.
What you think you're
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. It was my battle against Click.
Oh, shout out Click.
But no, shout out Click. At that time, he was the best in Alabama, in Atlanta. He was taking people out. I came straight from high school.
Is that the one where you was where you had the white bucket hat on? Which one is that? And why am I tripping?
Was it a red hat?
I had on my
The red hat.
It was a red hat,
and it was like a
performance jacket on it. It was in Atlanta.
I remember that one. You
That was-
gliding all around and
That was my favorite
he was
battle only because I love being underestimated because I
Yeah.
shine more. I love pressure. That makes diamonds. So I love pressure. You know what I mean? My girl used to be like, take that L, babe. Never in my life. Never. Baby, you know what I'm talking about, too. You know what I'm talking about. She didn't tell me to take the L. It's just like, it's the saying. It's the saying of it. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, babe, hey, you know, want to take the L, that's on you. Never in my life, I don't like that type of language. You know what I mean? But my girl only puts positivity in, so I love you, baby. Always.
I like it.
Always.
She
humble.
keeping you a little like, hey.
This.
But hey, to be honest, it's too much dog. You can't. He going crazy. Nothing you can do. I didn't give up.
She knows. I'm so stubborn.
All right,
she
kid,
knows.
go ahead, do what you gonna do.
But I just love that battle because it was one of those ones where I was just like, I've been dancing for so long, and I really just wanted to show that. You know, I wanted to show the difference. Like, yo, you was going crazy, but let me show you that I've been in the game way longer than you.
Ooh, with the
especially battle-wise. I've been in the game way longer than you.
Let's go.
So I just wanted to show that. Plus, like I said, you get put in the ocean with some sharks. You better come out riding that thing. Pause.
Hold on.
Major pause.
Huh?
Or 4K. Or 15K. Stop right there. Where did that come from?
Yes, officer, he's right here.
All right, last one.
Generation sucks.
It does, and I'm all for it. Pause, nigga. All right, last one, and then we're gonna end it with this one.
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody in particular? And if it's not, that's cool. If it's everybody, that's cool. But is there anybody in particular you like? Let's run it.
Honestly, right now, there's just no one, bro. There's no one that just sparks my attention.
Hey, somebody, then y'all got to get his attention.
Yeah, and it's no diss to their skill. It's not that. I just know, I want a battle that's gonna challenge me, bro.
Ooh.
You know, one of the battles that challenged me was MT Pop. I knew that. That's why I wanted.
Shout out MT.
Shout out MT, man, for real. He's a world champion for a reason.
So
bro.
that means that y'all, hey, get locked in. Oh, somebody got toxic in the audience. Dang, the audience said, what about... Whoa!
You know the thing?
About the floor up here, spilling mess.
Joe, you went too crazy with that one.
God, hey, but kid, I appreciate you turning up the studio story. Shout out to the young hitters, man. Yeah. Hey, say who you are. State your name and who you are, man. This is Midas, #1 hitter. That's his partner in crime. You got young Ellie, aka Baby Boss, out here. She going crazy. You got the matriarch herself, Miss Ilmani, and none other Flex God, Mr. Jabari, y'all.
Hey, you gotta give Kid his credit too. Shout out to Storyboard, shout out to Marty, shout out to Buck, but Kid is one of the best gliders to ever do it. So it is what it is.
Y'all heard it. Y'all had to get the mic up. Hey, Studio Stories, another episode in the book. 6, y'all. Peace out. Shout out to my audience. Y'all, love y'all. First live studio audience. We out of here.
Tell X the monster.
Yes, go hop, Bobby, go hop, yes, go hop, Bobby, then you hurt.